Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV.
It's our annual.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And now Washington's starting group. They've got MP. Miles Bridges is out there with Avdia. Then there's Ayton. And it's Quinn in at the one spot. And for Los Angeles, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Graves in at the two. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Here's Quinn. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Here's James, and they double up James. Passes it to Graves. Bridges against LeBron. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Avdia. And MP throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
LeBron against Bridges. The drive by James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now the pass to Quinn. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
MP, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to James. No good on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. LeBron passes to Mitchell. Here's Graves. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
MP uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bucket is good.
Boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they had.
MP left side. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Graves passes to James. Over Bridges.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
He's looking for MP and finds him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And MP throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Davis. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Here's Quinn after the basket by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's James. Win the game against Sacramento. Very impressive. Washington with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Bridges outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So both teams making some changes here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Changes up, and Davis sends it back. And the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Poirier's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Hayward's checked in. MP passes to Kuzma. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. They're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lakers trailed by 13.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And it's good for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Wizards leading by 13. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Going inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a double whammy.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
The Lakers making a switch here. Lawson's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Gafford's checked in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Washington. 13-point lead. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Lakers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Green. Down low. And it's Mitchell missing. Wizards leading by 13. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hanging in the air. Easy liftoff for MP. So smooth and effortless.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Green. Here's Poirier. Dishes to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Washington.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And MP throws it down.
And right now, MP is going for it, folks, letting it all hang out. Just getting whatever shot he wants and executing.
And the rejection by Gafford. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You cannot afford to get too physical with MP. I mean, he's crafty at figuring out how to get to the line by drawing those fouls.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And both free throws good for MP. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell kicks to Lawson. 12 seconds left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? That shot missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
MP getting it done for the Wizards. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Jermichael Green, and it's Graves in at the 3 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He had an impressive number of points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Green. Here's James. Sweet little floater. LeBron get his first basket of the night.
And you know, for such a physically powerful player, guys, James also has a deft shooting touch. I mean, showing it off there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's MP. That shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice deep. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Here's James, following the basket by Corey Kispert. And the rejection by Gafford. Passes it to Hachimura. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to MP. Buska. James covering. Releases. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 19. The 15-footer. And it's James missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Count that one.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Shoots it up. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The shot's good from Lawson.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Radish, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Wizards also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Miles Bridges comes in for Rui Hachimura. Advia subbed in for Kispert. And the dunk by MP.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
To the paint, it's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up with the Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Outside, Davis. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's good. With time running down to the shot clock. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'd say any time is a good time to give it to AD, but particularly when you're fighting the shot clock. Let him have it and go to work.
Reddish with the ball. Now Avdia defending.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Mitchell is checked in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Wizards. Quinn's checked in. MP finds Bridges. Now here's Avdia. Washington needs to get a shot off here. MP rebounded by the Lakers. And stolen by MP. Bridges right side. And MP throws it down.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Davis. He's covered by Ayton. 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. Mitchell. Some solid defense from Ayton. Wizards leading by 21. To the middle. Here's MP. From down in the low post. It goes. MP's got 33 points.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Here's LeBron. Stolen by Avdia. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's MP. Here's Bridges. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Now, here's MP. Clock at 4. Over Mitchell. Bridges misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Reddish kicks to LeBron. And the layup falls. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
And it's Ayton missing. Lakers trailed by 21. Pass to Reddish. James looking around. Passes it to Davis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. What's that?
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Hayward comes in for Avdia. Now here's Hayward. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. MP, no good. Lakers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Mitchell. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards leading by 18. Quinn dishes to Hayward. He's looking for MP and finds him. And that one, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Inside, tries from 7. No good from Lawson. NP from deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Washington Wizards controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Bridges out there with Avdia. Then it's MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Quinn in at the point. Here's Quinn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. MP passes to Avdia. Knocked away. It's stolen by Reddish. Mitchell outside to the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Back to LeBron. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. The shot by Reddish, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one goes. Counted.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And here's MP for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
The pass to Graves. And here's Reddish. Over Ayton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Avdia, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And the Lakers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And lost.
Wizards substitution.
Pass to Ayton. Out to Hayward. MP right side. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 39. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
MP's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Ayton kicks to MP. Back to Ayton. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound the Lakers. On the wing, Mitchell. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Now just a 5-point Washington lead. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Wizards leading by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Graves in at the small forward. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mitchell's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Wizards leading by 3. Down low, got a piece of it. And it's Ayton missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That ties the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That one drops for him. MP's got 43 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. Releases from 15. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
To the middle. Wizards passing it around. Quinn dishes to MP. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice. You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The drive by MP. Ayton kicks it out to MP. They get the rebound, and Davis sends it back, and they get it back. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
James outside. Austin has the open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now a 4-point Laker lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The drive by MP. Back to Kuzma. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
LeBron James.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Aiden
At the
is a
line for the
handful.
Wizards.
Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Reddish, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Wizards. Avdia's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Lakers. The lead is 2.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Bridges. He kicks to Quinn. Now, here's MP. He's tightly guarded.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Left side, Davis. The pass to Graves. Trying to get open is Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Avdia with it. Back to MP. Bridges trying to free himself up.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. James, the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Reddish. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls.
For the Lakers, Cameron Reddish.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Lakers trailed by 3. James outside. LeBron is doubled. It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's MP. Pass to Ayton. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Fighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
Mitchell passes to James. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, Avdia. MP kicks to Bridges. Shoots from 12. No good off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. And the basket is good. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
MP, that's for 2. And he gets it to go from the corner. MP's got 53.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
LeBron outside. Rebound, Washington. Bridges got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. MP dishes to Quinn. Avdia, the pass to MP. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's James driving to the basket.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Quinn. MP right side. Pass to Avdia. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Graves covered by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. No player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Dinwiddie check in for Los Angeles. MP throws it down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to MP. It's stolen by Davis. Pass it to Graves. Davis pushes to LeBron. Poke loose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Tipped and stolen by James. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Lakers win the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Ayton. Then it's Avdia. Then it's MP. And it's Quinn in at the point. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. LeBron outside. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis gets going like this. There's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
To the inside. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. To the middle. There's the pass to Graves. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. In the corner, it's James. Lock at 6. Trying to get open, it's Davis. He cheers at the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Time called here. Wizards decide to talk it over. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And the Lakers call time here. Dinwiddie, left side. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Boy, MP using that momentum to his advantage, gets to step on the defense. Clear the way, folks.
The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Kuzma. And Davis gets it to go. And that's now 21 points for Davis.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Down low. And he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's James. 1:49 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Oh, good on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And MP throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's good. 2 points. Giving the Lakers lead by 2.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And how about the focus from MP, pushing out all distractions and just draining that clutch shot.
Here's LeBron. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards have gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of their first 7 shots. To take the lead, the shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Passes it to Graves. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. The feed to Davis. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
MP passes to Avdia. Feeds it to MP. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here.
Had a foul to give there. He'd rather not have it.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. And so it's the Lakers with it. Trailing by 2. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma against LeBron. To the inside. To the left wing. Here's Graves. Oh, off target. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if they're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.